If your household income doubles, your finances should get safer. That's the story we tell ourselves. Two paychecks should mean redundancy, margin, options. But in real life, the data often points the other direction. The modern two-income household can be more fragile, not less. This is the two-income trap, popularized by Elizabeth Warren and Amelia Warren Tyagi. Wharton Magazine, Vox. The mechanics are simple. The second income doesn't automatically create slack. It often inflates fixed costs, payments you can't flex when life gets weird. Wharton Magazine. And the biggest budget pressure isn't fun spending. It's non-negotiables: housing, insurance, transportation, childcare, and the cost of buying access to a good public school through your zip code. Harvard Magazine. Here's the accounting identity that matters. Households don't live on gross income. They live on cash flow after fixed obligations. And that's why the comparison can feel backwards. Income can rise, but fixed expenses can rise faster. Secondary summaries of Warren and Tyagi's comparisons often cite a large jump in fixed expenses versus income growth, meaning margin doesn't improve, even when the household makes more. Kitsis. In practice, the second paycheck tends to get routed into four drains. Drain 1, taxes. The second income often gets hit at your marginal rate, so the take-home increase is smaller than people expect. Drain 2, the second commuter car and everything attached to it: payment, insurance, fuel, maintenance. Drain 3, childcare. This is the pay-to-work expense that doesn't exist in the same way when one adult is home. Drain 4, a larger mortgage, often justified as for the schools. This is where the school district premium matters. When families compete for a small number of desirable zones, housing stops being just shelter. It becomes a bundled commodity: shelter plus school access. When that bundle gets expensive, the mortgage becomes a fixed cost you can't negotiate with during a crisis. Wharton Magazine. Now zoom out to risk. Warren and Tyagi's framework also highlights what I'll call the ghost asset, the stay-at-home spouse as an insurance policy, a latent earner. If the breadwinner got laid off, the other adult could surge into the workforce. If someone got sick, the household had caregiving capacity without buying it. Vox. Modern dual-earner households are already maxed out. No surge capacity, no backup generator. So here's the metaphor. A low fixed-cost household is like a plane with glide distance. If one engine sputters, it's still dangerous, but you have options: cut spending, adjust, buy time. A household that requires two engines is like a heavy two-engine plane that can't stay airborne on one engine. You don't get extra safety from two engines if the design assumes both engines must run every month just to maintain altitude. And every month you're essentially asking life to cooperate twice: two jobs, two health situations, two schedules, two commutes, just to stay solvent. Let's run a quick toy model. Family A is designed with lower fixed costs and a wider margin. Family B has higher income, but also higher fixed costs and a thinner margin because the extra income was converted into obligations. Now shock the system. Shock 1 is job loss. Family A can sometimes adjust because there's still latent earning capacity and the fixed cost stack is smaller. Family B gets crushed because the fixed costs don't shrink. The mortgage doesn't care. The car payment doesn't care. The household experiences not less income, but fixed costs consuming most of the remaining income. Shock 2 is medical. It hits twice: money and time. If both adults are working, time has to be bought through childcare, caregiving, missed work, or paid help. Either way, it's a financial hit. Mother Jones. A U.S. Census CES working paper also finds evidence consistent with this fragility. Two-earner married couples measured in 1999 were about 10% more likely to file bankruptcy in the 2002 to 2004 window, suggesting that two incomes can reduce short-term risk but increase longer-term vulnerability through higher fixed costs and less ability to adjust labor supply after shocks, according to U.S. Census. So what do you do with this? Here's the protocol. Practical, not motivational. Rule 1. Redefine affordability. Try to cap fixed expenses so one salary can carry the household. You don't need one adult to stop working. You need the household to not be dependent on both paychecks for survival. Rule 2. Turn the second income into pure balance sheet fuel. Debt destruction, cash reserves, systematic investing. If both incomes are going somewhere, one of them should be building assets, not inflating obligations. Rule 3. Build a synthetic stay-at-home spouse. If you've lost built-in flexibility, you need synthetic flexibility. That means a larger emergency fund. Think 9 to 12 months of fixed expenses, not 3. Vox. Rule 4. Decouple your ego from your zip code. If you're paying the school district premium through an inflated mortgage, you may be buying leverage disguised as virtue. Wharton Magazine, Harvard Magazine. Now I want to turn this into a peer review. Are you feeling this squeeze? Have you tried living on one income while earning two? And if you have, what broke first? The budget, the childcare logistics, or the housing math? Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.